into the world of Hanuman.
Yeah, the legendary monkey god.
You guys sent in some awesome sources about him.
And they really paint this amazing picture.
Seriously, I'm already hooked.
Yeah, they go way beyond just that surface level strong monkey thing.
For sure.
You're gonna see him as a devotee,
Yeah.
a warrior, and a surprisingly wise figure too.
It's true, he's way more than just muscle.
Definitely.
So our mission today
Right.
is to kind of figure out how he embodies both strength and the intellect, devotion and action, all while battling demons and, casually leaping across oceans.
Exactly. We're gonna explore not just the myths themselves, but like the deeper symbolism and the lessons they hold that are still relevant today.
I'm excited.
Yeah.
So let's go back to the beginning.
Okay.
Your sources describe Hanuman's birth as this crazy convergence of divine forces.
Right. It's not your average Tuesday.
Definitely not.
We're talking Lord Shiva wanting to be on Earth, to help fight evil.
I see.
And that's where Hanuman's mother comes in.
Oh, Jonah.
Anjana. She was this celestial nymph.
Yeah.
But get this, due to a curse,
Oh.
she was born on Earth as a monkey.
Wait, so she was cursed to be a monkey.
Yeah, it was rough.
That's tough.
But the curse, it came with a promise
Oh.
that her son would be incredibly powerful.
Oh.
And then we have Vayu,
Wind god.
yes, carrying Shiva's divine energy and placing it in Anjana's womb.
Talk about a power couple.
Right.
It makes sense why Hanuman could leap across oceans later on.
Total.
That wind god DNA, I guess.
Precisely. And it's not just the physical strength.
Right.
These sources talk about all these miraculous signs when he was born.
Really?
Yeah, the earth shook.
Wow.
The sky was glowing. The gods were showering flowers from heaven.
It's like the universe was throwing him a welcome to the world party.
Yeah.
But with, way better special effects.
Exactly.
But these signs, it seems like they were more than just for show.
It's absolutely.
Some kind of symbolic announcement.
You got it.
As if the universe knew someone really special had arrived.
Exactly.
So we have this divinely powered baby Hanuman.
Right.
What happens next?
So picture the most energetic kid ever.
Okay.
Now multiply that by 1,000.
Wow.
Hanuman's childhood is full of these amazing stories.
That bad.
They really show his boundless energy and this playful nature.
Oh, didn't he try to eat the sun once?
Yes. He thought it was a mango.
A mango.
Yeah, and he leapt towards it.
Even for a demigod, that's pretty ambitious.
It is.
But there's got to be more to that story than just a cute kid thing.
For sure.
What's the deeper meaning there?
Well, it's like a metaphor for Hanuman's ambition.
Okay.
And his willingness to, reach for anything.
I see.
Even the impossible.
Yeah.
He went after what he wanted no matter what.
He didn't let anything stop him.
Nope.
But all that power, there's got to be some balance, right?
Right.
That's where the curse of forgetfulness comes in.
Yeah, some sages, they got a little tired of his antics
Understandable.
and cursed him to forget his powers.
Oh, wow.
Unless someone reminded him.
So the universe was like, here's all this power,
Right.
but also, we're going to take it away sometimes. I guess, to make sure he didn't swallow the moon next or something.
Maybe.
But seriously, what's the lesson here?
I think it emphasizes using power responsibly.
Okay.
Hanuman's strength, it had to be tempered
Yeah.
with humility
Makes sense.
and purpose.
So even with his power sometimes dormant.
Right.
Hanuman's devotion to Lord Rama always shone through.
Absolutely.
And we're not talking about casual fan level devotion here.
Oh no.
It's deep
Yes.
transformative love.
Exactly. It's a core part of who he is.
Yeah.
He saw himself as a servant of Rama,
Totally dedicated.
completely fulfilling his every wish.
And your sources point to the search for Sita as the ultimate example of this devotion.
Yeah, this is where Hanuman really comes into his own. Sita, Rama's wife, she's been kidnapped,
Right.
and Hanuman, he volunteers to find her,
Wow.
even though there's a huge obstacle,
What's that?
a vast ocean separating them.
Oh, right. But this is where that wind god heritage helps.
Right.
He leaps across the ocean.
It's an incredible image.
It really is.
This mighty monkey defying all odds.
All for his lord.
Exactly.
But he doesn't just find Sita and run back.
No, he doesn't.
He tears open his chest,
I know.
revealing images of Rama and Sita in his heart.
It's so powerful.
Talk about wearing your heart on your sleeve.
Or chest, in this case.
Ah, yeah.
But what's the meaning of this?
I was wondering that.
It's about showing Sita who he is, yes. It's about the depth of his devotion.
Okay.
Rama and Sita, they are at the center of his being.
So we've seen Hanuman as powerful and devoted,
Yeah,
but there's got to be more to him than that, right?
there is.
What else is there?
Well, that's the surprise.
No.
He was incredibly wise.
Really? I always thought of him as more brawn than brains.
That's what a lot of people think.
Yeah.
But remember, he was a student of Surya, the sun god.
Oh, right, as a kid.
Yeah, and he didn't just learn to fly closer.
Uh-huh.
He mastered scriptures,
Really?
languages, all sorts of knowledge.
So he's like a scholar warrior.
You got it.
That's awesome.
And this intellectual side of Hanuman,
Yeah.
it shows up a lot in the Ramayana.
Give me an example.
Okay, think about how he infiltrated Lanka.
Oh, yeah.
It took serious cunning to get into that demon kingdom.
Like a mythological spy.
Yeah.
So much more than just strength.
Exactly. And remember how he convinced Sita that he was the real deal?
Right, he didn't just show her the ring.
No.
He understood her and spoke to her heart.
Exactly. Emotional intelligence.
That's incredible.
It all goes back to his education with Surya.
It wasn't just memorizing facts.
Nope.
It was a deep understanding of people.
Exactly.
So he wasn't just book smart, he was people smart too.
Right.
I'm starting to see why Hanuman's so fascinating.
Me too.
This blend of strength, devotion, and intellect, it all works together.
It does. And we've just scratched the surface.
I can't wait to dive deeper.
Me neither.
We'll be back soon to uncover more about Hanuman's impact
Yeah.
and the lessons he offers for us all.
Stay tuned.
Welcome back, you guys. Last time we were totally amazed by Hanuman,
Yeah, he's pretty incredible.
combining strength, devotion, and intellect all in one.
It's a powerful mix.
But his story, it doesn't just end with the Ramayana, right?
It doesn't.
It's more.
Oh yeah, remember those crazy signs at his birth?
Uh-huh.
Your sources, they suggest it was all foreshadowing something big.
Like what?
Hanuman's destiny as a Chiranjeevi.
Okay, remind me. What's this Chiranjeevi again?
It means immortal being.
Whoa, wait a minute.
Yeah.
So he's not just a character in a story.
Nope,
He's actually, like, still around.
he is.
That's wild.
But it's not just about, like, living forever.
Okay.
It's about purpose. So after they won, after defeating Ravana,
Yeah.
Lord Rama, he blessed Hanuman with immortality,
Wow.
specifically to protect righteousness and guide devotees.
It's like Rama knew the world still needed him,
Right.
even after the big battle was over.
Exact.
So his immortality, it's tied to service.
He's not just chilling out for eternity.
Right.
He's actively working, upholding Dharma, even today.
Hold on, Dharma.
Oh, right. Sorry.
For our listeners who might not know.
Of course, so Dharma, it's a big concept.
Yeah.
But basically, it's about conduct.
Oh.
Cosmic order, duty, virtue.
So like the cosmic enforcer of good vibes.
Haha, yeah, kinda.
I like it.
But it's not just about punishing bad guys.
Right now.
It's about inspiring people to live righteously,
Makes sense.
to follow their own dharma.
So has Hanuman shown up in other stories?
He has.
Besides the Ramayana, I mean.
Yeah, there are stories about him in the Mahabharata.
No way, that's after the Ramayana, right?
It is. He's like a crossover star.
That's awesome. What did he do in the Mahabharata?
Okay, so in one story, he appears before Bhima.
Bhima.
Yeah, another strong figure. And get this,
Yeah.
he's also a son of Viu, the wind god.
They're like half brothers.
They are.
It's so cool.
But Hanuman, he's disguised as an old monkey,
Okay.
and he blocks Bhima's path.
Like a test.
Exactly, testing his strength and humility.
A little reminder, even strong warriors need humility.
Right.
I love it.
And then there's another story.
Well,
Hanuman protects Arjuna's chariot.
during the big battle,
Yeah, the Battle of Kurukshetra.
he's like the ultimate wingman,
Uh-huh, yeah.
even in other epic tales.
It seems like Hanuman transcends time.
Yeah.
He's always around, working behind the scenes.
Upholding Dharma.
That's a great way to put it.
But his influence, it goes beyond those stories, right?
Oh, yeah.
He's inspired so many artists and poets.
Absolutely.
And the Hanuman Chalisa, that super famous hymn,
Yes.
wasn't Hanuman part of its creation?
There's a legend about that. Hanuman, he appears before Tulsidas.
The author.
Yeah, and encourages him to write it.
Wow, so people have been looking to Hanuman for a long time
For centuries.
for guidance and strength.
It makes you wonder what he'd say to us today.
I know.
And the amazing thing is, people still seek his guidance today.
That's true.
All those temples dedicated to him,
So many people asking for his blessing.
it shows he's not just a character in old stories,
He's an active presence.
in people's lives today.
It's amazing.
And it's not just a specific region or religion. Find Hanuman's influence all over the world.
It's like he embodies something universal,
What do you mean?
that desire for strength,
Yeah.
devotion, protection.
The things we all crave brave.
Exactly.
But what's inspiring is that he does all this without ever losing sight of his values.
Like what?
Humility, selflessness, service.
It's like a reminder that real power, it comes from aligning yourself with something bigger
than yourself. Exactly.
But how do we, regular people, apply these lessons?
That's the big question, right?
What can we learn from this monkey god who leaps across oceans?
Well, that's what these deep dives are all about.
Yeah.
Connecting those ancient stories to our lives today.
And finding that timeless wisdom.
Exactly.
So tell me, what does Hanuman have to teach us in the modern world?
Okay, so first, his devotion to Rama.
Yeah.
It's a powerful example of finding purpose.
Purpose in life.
Yeah, dedicating yourself to something you believe in.
A cause, a belief.
Or even just being a better person.
It's like channeling that Hanuman energy.
Into your own passions and goals.
Exactly, and his resilience.
Right. Remember all those obstacles?
So many.
It's a reminder that we can overcome challenges, too.
We can do it.
It's not about being superhuman.
No.
It's about that inner strength.
He's like a cheerleader for facing your fears. But he also reminds us that strength without wisdom.
Right. It's not enough.
You need both.
He was so intelligent.
And strategic.
Always thinking ahead.
And humble.
Despite all he accomplished.
Never forgot who he was.
A servant dedicated to helping others.
Real greatness, it comes from humility.
And service to others.
Exactly. Hanuman teaches us that power.
Yeah.
It's not about dominance or control.
No.
It's about using your strength to uplift others.
To protect others.
That's his legacy.
He's not just a mythological figure.
He's more than that.
He's a mirror.
Reflecting our own potential.
For strength, wisdom, compassion.
Wow. So as we think about his legacy and the lessons he offers, I have a question for everyone listening.
Okay.
What part of Hanuman's character really speaks to you?
Is it his devotion?
His courage?
His cleverness?
Hold on to that thought.
We'll be back soon
to wrap up this deep dive into Hanuman.
And what his story means for us all.
Welcome back to the deep dive, everyone. We've covered a lot of ground with Hanuman.
We have, from his amazing birth to his incredible feats.
His strength, his devotion, it's all been pretty mind-blowing.
It really is, and his legacy as an immortal protector, that's something else.
It's wild to think about. It's like his story is a reflection of what we could be.
Ah, I like that.
Like we all have this inner Hanuman just waiting to come out.
I think you're right.
So as we wrap up this deep dive, I want to focus on one thing from Hanuman's story.
Okay, what's that?
The power of integration.
Integration, what do you mean by that?
Well, we've seen how Hanuman brought all these parts of himself together.
Yeah.
His strength and wisdom, his devotion and action.
He didn't separate them.
No, it was all connected, all working together.
He was like the ultimate multi-hyphenate.
Yeah. Warrior, scholar, devotee, diplomat.
All in one.
And it all worked perfectly together.
That's the key. It's a powerful lesson, especially today.
How so?
We often compartmentalize our lives.
Yeah, work, personal stuff, spirituality, it's all separate.
But Hanuman shows us it doesn't have to be that way.
So instead of thinking, okay, it's Sunday, gotta be spiritual now, we should try to bring that into every part of our lives.
Our work, our relationships, everything.
Infuse our actions with devotion, our choices with wisdom.
Exactly. It's a challenge, finding that balance.
Just like Hanuman.
So it's not about becoming superhuman.
Right. We're not all gonna leap across oceans.
No.
But we have the potential for wholeness inside us.
Those qualities, they're already there.
Strength, wisdom, devotion.
We just have to learn how to bring them together.
That's where it gets really interesting.
It does.
Because Hanuman's journey, it's a mirror.
Reflecting our own potential.
So think back to what resonated with you about Hanuman.
His devotion.
His strength.
His cleverness.
It's a reflection of something within you.
As we wrap up, I encourage everyone listening.
Yeah.
Think about how you can integrate those qualities into your life.
It's a journey, a process of becoming more whole.
Like Hanuman.
It's not just about admiring him.
Right.
It's about recognizing him in ourselves.
And realizing that we can be strong and wise.
Devoted and active, all while navigating our own lives. So as we leave Hanuman's world, let's carry that inspiration with us.
Let's strive to be more like him.
Integrating our strengths, our passions.
Our head and our heart.
To create a life that's meaningful.
And fulfilling.
And if this has inspired you to learn more
about Hanuman,
well, that's what deep dives are all about. Keep exploring.
Keep questioning.
And keep diving deeper into mythology.
And its lessons.
Until next time.